Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin, and this is our snack for the journey. And this week we are walking and flying by the book of Esther, a beautiful book, and I decided to go with the characters in the book instead of going with the specific verses from in a order in the book, because I think that is it's great. We cannot understand the whole book and go over the whole story, but we can get the story. The enemy is trying to destroy the Israelites, the Jews, and then God somehow put people in the right place at the right time and to save the Jews. And today we're going to see a very important key name and person in this whole story. It's Mordecai. Mordecai. Chapter 2 verse 7 gives us a description of Mordecai. Chapter 2 verse 7. Mordecai had a cousin named Hadassah, whom he had brought up because she had neither father nor mother. This girl, who was also known as Esther, was lovely in form and features, and Mordecai had taken her as his own daughter when her father and mother died. So Esther was his cousin, and the name was Hadassah, or Hadassah. I don't know how we pronounce those names, so I'm sorry about that. But he brought her, he raised her, because her father and mother died, and so she was his daughter in that sense. And it's a beautiful story because he raised her, and he put her in those situations when he needed to do something, and he was the one finding out what is going on, and he would be there in front of the palace every day to know what is going on and getting involved, and he is the one that pushes her to do the right thing, and talk with the king and try to stop Haman's plans. And it's Mordecai is the guy that is doing the whole thing. And then finally he saved the king once, because he heard, but at the gate he heard a plot against the life of the king, and then the king one day could not sleep, got the books, started reading all the reports, and then he found, who is this guy here that saved me? Nobody told me what was done for him. I said, no, we didn't do anything. He was the one that found the plot against you, and he reported, and we saved your life. And so Mordecai was present, and then in the at the end of the book we learned that he was put in control of a lot of things for the king. So he was a very important person that God put there in the life of Esther, in the life of the Jews. And sometimes we do not recognize that what we're doing for our kids will have consequences, and will have results, and they will be able to do things in life that will be the result of the life that they learn, the things that they learn from us. So Mordecai, and he was not even his daughter, but he raised Esther. And then when the time came, she became queen. And he kept pressuring her in the sense that put pressure on her in the sense that to save the people. And he was the one pushing in the sense that you have to do something. You are in a position of power that none of us has, and you have to do something. it's a very interesting, because sometimes we have people that are under us, people that are kids or employees or disciples or whatever you, students, whatever, and whoever, or you have an influence on them, and you can be an influence for the good and help them to take the right decision, to do the right thing, and push them and guide them what you should do, how you should do. You have to do this, you have to do. Mordecai is this person here. It's a beautiful story, because he is this person in the life of Esther, and he was the one pushing her to make that decision, to go to the king and talk with him and stop the threat against the Jewish people. And it's a beautiful story, but Mordecai was the person behind the whole thing, the scene. We know that God was behind the whole thing, but Mordecai was the one facilitating all those things and pushing Esther to make the decisions, to go to talk to the king, and he was the one writing the letters and all that for the Jewish people in all the places. It's his character is a beautiful character in that sense, because he helped the people and he helped Esther, and he was there for all of them. And and I hope we can do this. I hope we can do this at least a little bit with people around us, and say, okay, we're going to be an influence for good over those people, and help them to do the right thing. And this is our snack for the journey. God bless you.